So everybody, today is July 24, 2022, the heck, going back to the good old days. I'm gonna be showing you guys how are the loads going from New York. We have a truck that is arriving in New York. Well, it's already in New York, so we're just looking at the loads right now. Our top of the line load right here, it's 6,500. It's a dry van load. It's leaving 626, which should be Tuesday. The good thing about this load, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it only has 16,000 pounds. It's paying 6,500. Uh, if you want to go check this broker out, I'm gonna let you guys know exactly now. I use RTS factoring, so when it comes to RTS factoring, they have on their app, you get to check the broker's credit. If they pay, if they're a good broker. And why is that important? Because they might put there that they are gonna give you $10,000, and if you do the load and they don't pay you, you basically work for free. So that's why you always check. You get the MC number and you check it to the factoring company to see if they pay. In this case, they do pay. They are an A. Yeah, the rating goes as letters. Like if you were in school, in high school, A, B, C, D. So in A, it's like the max, so they're good. It tells you that second pickup in Philadelphia, so the most likely is 2-1. Your first pickup is going to be in New York, the second one in Philadelphia, and then after that you're going to Richfield, Washington. So we have about 3,000 miles there, and I just want to do a little breakdown on the numbers because sometimes I see a lot of people that have a misconception that the car carrier owner is making so much money while the driver it's not. So I just want to break this down. So we're gonna go for 3,000 miles. I'm gonna do 0.60 miles for the driver, 0.60 cents per mile. That's gonna give the driver a $1,800 on this trip, of course. I'm rounding up to 3,000 because it's very close to 3,000 and it's easier for me to do the numbers. Um, okay, so if we get here, let's click it. Bam! Here we go. We're going from all the way down here all the way to the left. So we're looking at, for sure, we're doing a cross country road. And what I'm gonna do for the gas, I'm gonna go for the national average 550, and our trucks do usually like 6 miles per gallon. So we're looking at 2,750 in diesel. And then we're gonna say that they're gonna give us 6 days to get there. And we usually do for insurance about $100 a day, so that's $600. And then the only negative thing about New York is the tolls. If you guys have been to this area, the Northeast, the tolls are crazy. So I'm gonna put $200 down as tolls, and then that gives me a total of 5,350 in expenses, and this is paying 6,500. So I have 1,150 in revenue. Of course, this is a rough estimate. I'm not counting here on anything that might happen on the way. Anything, especially here on the old cities, New York, New Jersey, Boston, Massachusetts. All of these cities are paying because the streets are old. They're short. The drivers might jump into the side of the road and one of your tires popped, or the rim. Anything could happen. So when I say it's 1,150, I'm not including anything that might happen on the way, and also I'm not even putting a dispatch rate. If you have a dispatch, you have somebody that takes out a load that is on top of the drivers, to help them out, then you have to deduct a percentage. So this is just a rough estimate, so people can see exactly in reality, what's behind the payment. And on the top here, if you want to have an idea of how long it will take, or if you should ask for more days whenever you see one of these loads. It tells you right here. It has 50 hours, 19 minutes, and you know that your driver can only do 11 hours in a day. So therefore, you should be definitely be asking for 6 days. No questions asked. So yeah, there you go. So recap: the load is paying 6,500. We have 5,350 in expenses without a dispatch, without nothing breaking down. So therefore, I'm gonna be making 1,150 on this load. These are the numbers. These numbers don't really lie. Oh, and this is right now. If we go back, this was the highest load, and then it was a good broker. Sometimes you see some crazy loads that are here, but then you get to see the broker, and you're like, oh, never mind. Now I know why they're paying so much, because they're not gonna pay you. So make sure that if they're the highest paying, then you have to make sure that they're good with your factoring company, that they're a good company, because it have already happened to us multiple times that we have gotten loads that are paying a little bit above average. Maybe it's 7,500, which is $1,000 more, and you get all excited, but then you didn't check, and they don't pay. They tell you that it was a fake load, that they're not with their company. Like, there's multiple things going on out there that's gonna screw you over. So I would definitely recommend, whenever you get a load, yeah, check the broker, but then after that, Google the name of the broker company and call them. Because in here I could put my own email, my own phone, but if I call the company, XPO Logistics LLC, and I ask them after I have my rate confirmation, hey, I would like to verify my rate confirmation. I have this, load number. If they can look it up, that means it's good. If they can look it up, then that's not a good. That's not good. That means that it's fake. Here, another thing that I love doing is actually printing. Printing the information for the load. Whenever you click print, it will give you the breakdown of the load, basically. And then whenever you actually click print, also DAT will give you a breakdown on this load. What does that mean? So basically, okay, whenever you go there, I'm gonna give you an example on this load. This load, whenever I click print, it's letting me know right away. Right away, it's letting me know that this load should be paying $7,343. So right away, right there, you're like, oh my God. So why are we accepting 6,500 when it should be paying 7,343? Well, I don't know if you have seen my other videos, but basically, right now, we have more trucks than loads. So therefore, the brokers can take advantage and lower the price. Because if I don't do it, someone else will. That's the whole idea. If I don't take this, someone else will. It's just one of those things that it goes like that. But yeah, whenever you click print, DAT will give you, a review and tell you, hey, look, this is, this doesn't add up. This should be 7,350, for example, on this one. Very important.